Check 234. The number's 8.
These are for you. This is the 4th of July celebration.
Yeah. I gotta make one DVD, so even when I take the other machines for repair, what it is, I combine it into one DVD, so you get one machine. Actually, I found another place that has one of those video servers. It's like $6,000-7,000. Send me information.
6,000-7,000.
Yeah, it's less than 20,000. The other one.
I don't know, I gotta think about it.
Yeah,
You can send me the information.
yeah, okay.
Pleasant will hold a public hearing at 8 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, July 9th, 2019, at the Town Board Meeting Room, 1 Town Hall Plaza, Valhalla, New York, to consider local law number 10, 2019, amending Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 12, parking prohibited at all times. The name of the street is Liberty Street. The side is both sides. Location is from a point 335 feet east of Commerce Street to Marietta Avenue. At this meeting, all persons shall be heard. Susan Marmol, Town Clerk.
Thank you. Anyone who wishes to speak on this topic is welcome to do so. Either no speakers, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Hagedis,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye. I see.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Amending Town Ordinance 20646 as read, Resolution 40219. Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 2.
Please take notice that the Town Board of the Town of Mount Pleasant will hold a public hearing at 8 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, July 9th, 2019, at the Town Board Meeting Room, 1 Town Hall Plaza, Valhalla, New York, to consider local law number 11, 2019, amending Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 12, parking prohibited at all times. Name of the street is Rose Street. The site is all. Location from a point 200 feet east of Elwood Avenue. At this meeting, all persons shall be heard. Susan Marmol, Town Clerk.
Thank you. Anyone who wishes to speak on this is welcome to do so. Either no speakers, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing on Town Ordinance 20646.
I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 40319. The motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 3.
Please take notice that the Town Board of the Town of Mount Pleasant will hold a public hearing at 8 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, July 9th, 2019, at the Town Board Meeting Room, 1 Town Hall Plaza, Valhalla, New York, to consider local law number 12, 2019, amending Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 18, time limit parking. Time limit shall be 4 hours from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., except for Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. The name of the street is Marietta Avenue. The side is both. The location is between Linwood Avenue and Worth Place. At this meeting, all persons shall be heard. Susan Marmol, Town Clerk.
Thank you. Anyone wish to speak on this resolution is welcome to do so. Being there no speakers, I would entertain a motion to close this public hearing.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. DiPaolo,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approving Resolution 40419.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 4.
Please take notice that a public hearing will be held before the Town Board of the Town of Mount Pleasant, Town Hall, 1 Town Hall Plaza, Valhalla, New York, 10595, on the 9th day of July 2019 at 8 o'clock p.m. for the purposes of consideration of the adoption of a local law number 13, 2019, amending Town Code Section 218-3 and the Schedule of Regulations, Schedule 11, with revisions to the OB-5 district. Please take further notice that the proposed local law is available for review in the town clerk's office. Please take further notice that at the public hearing, said proposed local law and an opportunity to be heard in regards thereto will then and there be given to those favoring passage of such proposed local law and also those opposed thereto. Susan
Thank you.
Mormon? That's a lot of reading.
I believe we have someone with which to speak on this topic.
Yes, good evening, members of the board. My name is Diana Kolev, and I'm from the firm of Del Bello, Donnell and Weingarten, Wise and Whitaker, and I'm here on behalf of the petitioner, Thornwood Realty LLC, the contract vendee for the property at One Zeiss Drive, which is one of the properties in the OB5 district. As you said, we're here tonight for a public hearing on certain amendments to the OB5 zoning district. The petition was submitted to your board on October 31st of 2018. The planning board has reviewed it upon your referral and has issued a positive recommendation. As you may know, Zeiss, the long-term occupant of the property, is going to be vacating that property, and what our client is seeking to do is to renovate and occupy the existing building and use the existing parking on the property. So there would be, at this time, no other changes to the property. And really all that the petitioner is seeking to do is to use the property in a way that would be compliant with zoning, and the existing zoning does not match the existing conditions and improvements on the property. So we respectfully request that your board issue a negative declaration under the State Environmental Quality Review Act and grant this petition and adopt the proposed amendments. If you have any questions.
Thank you. I know we did discuss this. It's been around for a while. I don't know, Darius, can we combine the negative deck with the
Yeah, you
resolution?
do a motion to adopt a negative declaration under secret and adopt the local laws. Same motion. And it's pretty straightforward. Again, it's OB5 zone, 2 locations, Zeiss property and Regeneron property. For some reason, years ago, when the schedule for the setbacks and the like were changed, they created a non-conforming property. The building has been there for a long time, and it's not conforming now. So the application is to make it conforming and add the use of medical offices. So you're not going to change it, you're not building anything new there, just renovating the inside eventually if they end up on the property. But you're essentially legalizing excitement to this today.
Great.
Good idea.
Any board members have any questions? If you know further speakers, we'll close this public hearing.
Motion to close. Second.
Motion by Mr. Powell, second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Resolution 40519 will grant the revisions, the OB5 district, make it conform with code, and also be a negative declaration declared on this,
Under secret, yeah.
under secret. Need a motion?
I will go ahead and so move.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The last item on our public hearings, item 5.
Please take notice that at a public hearing will be held before the town board of the town of Mount Pleasant, Town Hall, 1 Town Hall Plaza, Valhalla, New York, 10595, on the 9th day of July 2019 at 8:00 p.m. for the purposes of consideration of the adoption of a local law number 14/2019, amending Town Code Section 196-31, grant of exception. Please take further notice. The proposed local law is available for review in the town clerk's office. Please take further notice that at the public hearing, said proposed local law and opportunity to be heard in regards thereto will then and there be given to those favoring passage of such proposed local law and also those opposed to it. Susan Marmol, Town Clerk.
Thank you. Just to clarify this, it's kind of a challenge to understand it. All it's really doing is making what the exemption that we presently have in accordance with code. We will be following basically the county guidelines, I believe, on this code. So all we're doing is bringing things in line. None of the exemptions or deductions that the veterans are getting will be changed in any way. Anyone would speak on this is welcome to do so.
Mr. Supervisor, it's my understanding that the Cold War veterans will now be receiving the same exemption. They've now been included in what we have done before. Is that correct?
Yeah, like I said, nothing has changed
Nothing's
as far
changed.
as who's getting exemptions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bringing it in line with, bringing town code in line with what the exemption is.
Okay, thank you.
Jim tried to explain it to me, but I got more confused with him explaining it to me than me trying to wing it. So,
You got it, but there's no change.
Yeah,
There's no change.
no change.
No.
It's just
it's all good.
getting the code in line with what is being issued,
Yes,
what exemptions, including Cold War.
including Cold War veterans. Thank you.
If there be no further speakers, I'll entertain a motion to close the hearing.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Haggerty,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approving Resolution 40619.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Smalley, second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Now, moving on to the supervisor's report. First item here is to call for a public hearing to amend town zoning map for 140 Bradhurst Avenue. This is something that's been discussed probably 10 years. It's an odd area. There's residential, there's cemetery, there's the Blythedale Children's Hospital across the way, there's county land, so it's a very confusing area, and the way it's zoned does not fit any kind of use that could be there except the possibility of commercial. So we're going to call for the public hearing so that the public can voice their opinion on this piece of property. We have a date for that?
You want to do it Tuesday, August 13th, our next town board meeting?
August 13th. And we'll have the proper wording for that notice. Resolution 40719 will set the public hearing for August 13th.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to enter into a 1-month lease agreement with Patch Management. This is for a spray injection patcher. What this is a pothole repair truck. We're going to try this for a 30-day period. It's a $10,000 plus for a 30-day period. We're going to try it for 30 days to see how we do. I don't want to go over and above that until we find out how we do with it. But I think it's worthwhile. I saw the demonstration with it, and the patch is probably stronger than the surrounding blacktop when it's dry. In fact, you can drive on it pretty much immediately after they patch it. So this resolution will approve authorizing the 1-month lease with this company, and we'll keep you abreast on how they do, and if we can decide to continue moving forward with an additional month. This will help us catch up on some of the potholes.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. On the same track with doing road work, we need an authorization from the town board for the issuance of a $2.5 million bond, anticipation notes for various road repair work. We all know that we need a lot of road work done. The amount of money that we budget every year cannot catch up with the damage that's caused by the winters that we have. So this $2.5 million is going to help us get a little catch up. It's not going to solve all our road problems, but it's going to help us move ahead a little bit. And then next year we'll deal with whatever we have to deal with with the budget. So this resolution will approve the issuance of the $2.5 million in bond anticipation notes.
If I may, Mr. Supervisor, first off, I would like to just thank the Comptroller's Office, Brian Keneally, and the Highway Department and the Town Board for all coming together on this. We've clearly identified the roads as an important issue in town, so I'm glad that we were able to find a way to finance the replacement of some roads. At $350,000 a mile, yes, it won't get a lot done, but it'll certainly make a nice dent. So thank you to all involved. Secondly, and I think worth mentioning, is that this bond will not have a negative impact on the town's futures, mostly because we'll have some bonds retiring. So it won't be like an additional expense to taxpayers. It'll be just a continuation of some of the bond work that was previously done in some of the retiring bonds. So I think that's important to note as well.
Thank you.
And unless it has already been done, I'd make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Motion by Mr. Apollo,
And I'll gladly second that. Thank you.
second by Ms. Smalley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to enter into an agreement with Lyro Group for mapping services. This is a renewal of what we do now. So let me see if we have the existing cost. Let's see. Cost has increased from $11,000 to $11,330. That is from July 9th, 2019 to June 2020. This is from our assessor, Jim Timmings.
Move to approve, please.
Motion by Ms. Agonis,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, authorization for professional design and bidding services for Phase 3 and 4 for the Old Farm Hill Water District. As you know, we've had the continuing project, the Old Farm Water District, moving along very well. So this will just help that continue. This is items that we bonded for, so it's not like an additional cost. We're just moving forward with the next phases. So Resolution 411 will authorization to move forward with the professional design and bidding services.
Move for approval.
Motion by Mr. DiPaolo,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to go out to bid for Whittier Drive Storm Sewer Rehab. This is the first stage in what we're trying to do with the Carroll Park. We need to have the bypass put in before we can do any further work on the pond itself. We all know that the condition of the pond is not something that we want in this community. So we will be, this is the first step. We get this bypass done. Then we're doing testing on the soil to see if we could just dredge it, reinforce the embankment, and then move forward with the rest of the work in Carroll Park. You may or may not know, we have tried to get grants over the past 2 or 3 years. We've been trying. We've submitted them with everything that we feel that is needed to get an approval on the grant, but we have not been successful. So it's something that we're going to be talking about in the upcoming work on our
Budget season.
Yep, we start in August, and that'll be discussed. We'll be getting some prices. I've already asked Steve Mott from our Recreation Department to go out and get some numbers, some more accurate numbers. We use certain numbers for the grant process, but we want to get some more accurate numbers on what it's going to be if we work with it to try to dredge that pond. But this board here, this will authorize us to go out to bid for the Whittier Drive Storm Sewer Rehab.
Well, I'd like to move for approval and very positive movement on our part and the town board to rehab our Carroll Park. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is, from time to time, we get abandoned properties in town that get in quite disrepair. When we have no success with dealing with the property owners or the banks, the town must, for safety reasons, clean the properties up. Exceptionally high grass and all could become a fire hazard, or if the properties themselves become damaged to a point where it could be, somebody could get hurt going into the property. So This authorization here is to let the town go into these properties. There's two locations. One is 47 West Stevens Avenue. The other one is 354 Manhattan Avenue. So this will allow us, the building department, to authorize going in there to basically cut grass and keep the property safe.
Move for approval?
Motion by Mr. DiPaolo,
Second.
second by Ms. Haggis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the long-awaited appointment to appoint David Smith to the Water and Sewer Superintendent, effective July 10th. Salary as per 2019 budget. As you know, before, he was basically considered interim, but he's been more than an interim superintendent of water and sewer, and also town engineer. But this resolution will authorize that. And while we're on David Smith, he went in for an operation today. We all wish him well for a speedy recovery. This is something he's been dealing with for a while. So we look forward to seeing David back here as soon as possible. So Resolution 414 will authorize him to be officially water superintendent.
Move to approve, please.
Motion by Ms. Haggis,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to appoint John Lavecchia to fire inspector effective July 10th. Salary per the 2019 budget. John also had to go through a process with civil service. Finally, he did everything he needed to do to satisfy them. So this resolution 415 will authorize John Lavecchia as fire inspector.
I'd like to make a motion for approval, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Smalley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is our investment report. We're at 2% right now, which is, the interest rate is growing. It's a good sign.
It's better than it has been.
While we're on money, just a reminder, we're probably going to do this for a couple of meetings. We'd like to remind everyone that unfortunately the school tax is due in September. The bills go out in August. If you do not receive a bill in August, please notify the tax department. As you know, in this past cycle of tax collection, we had a problem with Postal Service not delivering quite a few bills to people's homes. And just to remind you that it is not, whether you get a bill or not, you are responsible to pay your bill. So we just want to remind you that whether you do it or not see a bill in September, in August or September, please check with the tax department because it is a responsibility to get that payment in. Right now, I'll move on to business from the floor. Anyone wish to speak to the board on any topic is welcome to do so. Nothing? Want to talk about weather or anything? There are no speakers. I'll move on to our town clerk's report.
Town Clerk's Agenda, July 9th, 2019 Town Board Meeting. Public hearings, local law number 10, 2019, amend Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 12, parking prohibited at all times Liberty Street. Local law number 11, 2019, amend Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 12, parking prohibited at all times Rose Street. Local law number 12, 2019, amend Town Code Section 206-46, Schedule 18, time limit parking Marietta Avenue. Local law number 13, 2019, amend Town Code Section 218-3 and Schedule of Regulations, Schedule 11, with revisions to OB-5 district. Local law number 14, 2019, amend Town Code Section 196-31, grant of exceptions. Receive supervisors and registrars report for June 2019. Received Building Department Report 2019. Received signed agreement Pleasant Ridge Water District and the Valhalla Fire District. Received signed agreement with Town of Mount Pleasant and Town of Greenberg for the creation of the Pleasant Ridge Water District Extension Number 1. Received notice of public hearing from the Town of Greenberg amending Chapter 285-38, off-street parking, loading, and landscaping requirements. Received one notice of claim, Kim Luciano versus Town of Mount Pleasant.
Thank you. Item F will be referred to the town attorney. Moving on to council reports, Councilman DePaulo.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening to the public. On behalf of the Comptroller's Office, I have this week's Comptroller's Memo. Out of Justice Court, we have Staples Advantage for a toner, and that's for $527.34. Again, toner, labels, and staples, $556.13. Carl Anderson for May 2019 stenography services, $4,550, for a total in that line for $5,633.47. Out of the town clerk's line, General Code Publishers for E-Code annual maintenance, $1,195. Out of the attorney's line, Harris Beach LLC, we have the Department of Public Works Creation Research, $2,859.50. Legion of Christ, $1,677. Tin Can Holdings, $1,139.50. YAI Group Home, $1,870.50 for a grand total $7,546.50. Out of the general election line, the Westchester County Department of Finance, the annual election fee, $46,981. Out of the building town hall, we have Caraco Heating for emergency work on May 30th, $6,100. And McCavey Moving Company, we were moving some rooms within town hall. That was $1,350 for a total of $7,450 on that line. Out of public safety, we have United Metro Energy Corp. And that is for 1,801.8 gallons of something. Not sure what, but that is $3,396.75. Out of the adult programs line, we have Cameron Kelly, and it's for a various different spring fitness, ballroom, Pilates, yoga, and that's a total of $1,616. Out of the pool line, we have Fogco Acquisitions, and for a pump nozzle, $1,171.91. Out of the youth day camp line, we have for Groovy Wear, we have some UV tops for travel camp, $7,721.89. Hawthorne Reformed Church, the usage of the church rectory for sports camp, $3,000. Holy Name Jesus Church, use of facility for summer day camp, $12,000. Mount Pleasant Central School District, Hawthorne Elementary Summer Day Camp, $7,500. Valhalla Methodist Church, rental for camp, $15,000. AMF White Plains Lane Teenscape trip to Bullmore, $2,496. And Splish Splash Water Park Teenscape trip, $5,668.65 for a total out of the youth day camp line for $53,386.54. Out of the community beautification line, Valhalla Nursery and Garden Center, plants and flowers for around town, $1,524. Out of the general repairs line, Sprague Energy Corp. And that, again, I'm not sure what that line is, 2150 for $4,321.93. There's also a credit for overpayment in there for $63, which brings the total to $4,258.93. Highway machinery, power plan, we have some equipment there for $2,491.61. Out of the Capital Old Farm Hill water line, Dykes Lumber, some plywood for $115.80. Granger Incorporated, we have some threaded couplings for $309.84. Other couplers for $420.40. 2-inch nipples threaded for $214.76. Reducing couplings for $45.89. Steel bands for $130.04. And strapping buckles for $56.05. From Jokin Development, we have the Phase 2 Old Farm Hill water main replacement. That's $655,742.83. USA Blue Book supplies, a 12-inch hose for Usonia, $1,712.46 for a total out of the Capitol Farm Hill water line, $658,748.07. Out of the Pocanico Water District, Elon Industries, a water treatment plan for $11,587.70. Kensico Capital Projects, Burger Hardware, we have some picks for $67.98, oil batteries padlock for $113.23. We also have some pipe insulating material for $11.19 and some polyfilm for $110.47. Dakota Supply Corp., we have some Cakecrete fuel at $669, Decker tool and equipment rental. We have hydrostatic test pump for $336 and a propane tank refill for $56.97. FW Web Company, we have some Powerhead tools, $1,423.54. Haven Steaks, we have 12-inch hardwood wedges for $168. Prospero Nursery, we have some straw and grass seed for $385.75. Schmitz Wholesale, we have some pipe for $2,804.88. And then we have some credits. We have a credit for $525.91 and a credit for $62.79. And then we have another expenditure for Star Grip Kit, $1,829.63. From Valhalla Nursery and Garden Center, we have 100 foot of silt fence for $28. Some hay and seed for $132.97. So a little bit more hay and seed for $141.35. Mulching hay for $59.96. And then we have some additional straw and hay grass seed expenditure for $126.36. Additional grass seed expenditure for $132.80. Additional hay expenditure for $12. And another hay and straw expenditure for $14.99 and some additional seed for $221.60. And one more seed and hay for $73.98. They really should have put this on one bill. The total for the Kensico Capitals is $8,331.95. Valhalla Ambulance District, Glen Falls National Bank and Trust Co. We have our service award program for $14,455.83. Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, Buglione Plumbing and Heating. We have a furnace installation, looks like a hot water heater, for $2,121.50. Joint Water District Fund, Buglione Plumbing and Heating. Again, another hot water and heater installation, $3,182.26. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Old Farm Hill Water District, Newcastle, Stanwood. We have water for resale, $16,244.63. Apple Hill Farm Water District, again, water for resale, $1,799.93. Mill River Road Water District, water for resale, $2,715.61. Kensico Water Line, we have inspection from Underwater Solutions. We have inspecting and cleaning some of the water tanks, $12,450. H. Crevin & Co. We have some hypo solution for the Kensico Water District, $3,136. Total on that line, $15,586. Grand total for the comptroller's memo, $871,425.19. Respectfully submitted by Brian Keneally, our comptroller. I would move for approval to pay the bills.
Motion by Mr. DiPaolo,
Second.
second by Mr. Soriano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Councilman Soriano.
Thank you very much, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report is from the Police Department. We have several items for you this evening. The first item is a purchase order number 30-19-35, software upgrades and technical support for license plate readers. The vendor is Open ALPR Technology Incorporated, and the total price was $900. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval for this purchase order.
Motion by Mr. Soriano,
Second.
second by Ms. Smalley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The next item is a purchase order number 30-1936, emergency equipment for PD cars 60 and 63. The vendor is East Coast Emergency Lighting Incorporated. And these are for a light bar and the siren system. The total cost is $1,426.83. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Hagadis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The third item is authorization for police officer continuing education. Sergeant Bacardi is going for his master's in management for public safety and homeland security at Pace University. A, this is a budgeted item, and B, this is in our PBA contract, so this is budgeted. The total cost for this semester, it's a 2-year course, is $7,205. Again, it's a budgeted item, and I respectfully ask the board for motion approval for this continuing education for Sergeant John Bacardi, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Smalley. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much. The next item is approval of registration fee for previously authorized SNY PJOA Annual Training Conference for Detective. This is a $200 fee for registration for Detective O'Keefe to attend the State of New York Police Juvenile Officers Association's conference from August 26, 2019 to August 30th, 2019. Resolution 389-19 has been passed for his hotel accommodations. This will cover his registration fee. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Hagadis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. And the last item, Mr. Supervisor, is authorization to hire James Nicholson as maintenance worker for the Traffic and Safety Department effective August 5th, 2019. And the salary is per CSEA contract. I move for approval for this hire, please.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thanks so much. Have a great evening.
Councilwoman Smalley.
Good evening. My report is from the Parks and Recreation Department. The first item is memo number 50, requesting authorization to hire the following seasonal day camp and sports camp counselors effective July 1st, 2019. There's an attached document that will list all the names. There are 12 people being hired, ranging from the counselors at $9 an hour up to the sports camp director at $13 an hour. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Ms. Hagadis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The next item is memo number 51, authorization to hire seasonal day camp staff effective July 1st, 2019. There are an additional 17 counselors needed because day camp registration was ongoing, and we have more young people joining day camp and sports camps. The salary ranges here is from $9 to $13 for the counselors and the specialists. The overnight stipend for the Hershey Park trip for teen camp is at $50 included in this memo. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The next item is memo number 52, authorization to hire seasonal staff effective July 1st, 2019. Recreation requests authorization to hire the following. Instructor for parent-taught swim lessons at $30 a class. Dive lessons at $35 a class. Early riser supervisor at $27.50 an hour. Day camp pool supervisor at $15.50 an hour. An additional 5 day camp counselors with a range of $6 to $13.50 an hour. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And the last item, number 4 for the evening, is memo number 53. Recreation is requesting authorization to hire a following list of seasonal pool staff effective June 22nd, 2019. As per the attachment, the names are listed, and The rate there is between $8.50 an hour to $12.75, and there are 15 additional employees needed this summer for the pool. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Ms. Smalley,
Second.
second by Ms. Haggis. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Your weekly public service announcement, or your bi-weekly, is that there's another additional concert Thursday night at Carroll Park. Begins at 7 o'clock. This is a great group. It's called The Duo Show. I hope everyone comes out and enjoys it. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Haggis.
Good evening. My report is from the Highway Department, and I have two items on the agenda. One is an authorization to amend purchase order 50-1913. The information for Swanson Drive and Lakeview Avenue remains exactly the same as it appears on the original purchase order. However, please note the following changes, which include the removal of Stevens Avenue and the addition of Grove Street, Lillian Avenue, and extended portions of Linda Avenue. Linda Avenue from Union Avenue past Grove Street to private line. The total anticipated tonnage is 777 tons. The cost per ton is $101.80 per the 2019 bid, and the total cost is $79,099. And the second amendment is Grove Street from Linda Avenue to Warren Avenue. The total anticipated tonnage is 85 tons. The cost per ton is $101.80 as per the 2019 bid, and the total cost is $8,653. The third is Lillian Avenue from Bellevue Avenue to Linda Avenue. The total anticipated tonnage is 80 tons. The cost per ton is $101.80 as per the 2019 bid, and the total cost is $8,144. Please note that with the removal of Stevens Avenue and the addition of Grove Street, Lillian Avenue, and extended portions of Linda Avenue, the new overall total cost for this purchase order is $171,126.20. I move to approve, please.
Motion by Ms. Haggis,
Second.
second by Mr. Saliano. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The second and last item I have is the authorization to release the bond for curb cut permit number 1462. The work performed under following curb cut permit has been completed and the road restored to my satisfaction. Please forward the Office of the Comptroller for release of the bond. It is curb cut number 1462. The name is Franklin Salazar, and his address is 132 Fairfax Avenue, Hawthorne, New York, 10532. And the bond amount is $1,200 for the work performed at 132 Fairfax Avenue, Hawthorne, New York. I move to approve, please.
Motion by Ms. Haggis,
Second.
second by Mr. DiPaolo. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
I don't believe we have anything from our town attorney tonight.
Today.
Our scheduled meetings, a work session will be Tuesday, August 6th at 7 p.m. Business session will be Tuesday, August 13th at 8 p.m. There being no further business, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Saliano,
Second.
second by Ms. Haggis. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
all.